Good morning, eh? Top of the morning to ya. It's his A. I'm not Canadian. My husband is. Happy Thursday morning. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday, whether you're watching this in the evening, the afternoon, or maybe a few days later, but I hope you guys are having a great day. We are going to do a glitter cut crease today. I have never done one of these before, and we're just gonna do it for the first time on camera because why not? We can learn together. So, and I am wearing a shirt, I am wearing a bandeau, but I just need to blend my face to my neck, so we gotta see the whole shebang. So, let's get this shindig started. Pregnancy has been kicking my ass this week. Kicking my ass, to say the least. So, we are going to go ahead and prime these eyeballs up. Take some setting powder and set your eyes so that the eyeshadow can go on nice and smooth like a baby's bottom. Right. Let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and dig right into this palette. We are going to kick it off with Flower Child. This I am kind of going to put just like all over my lid. So my eyes, I don't know what I used on them yesterday. I didn't use anything like chemical-ish, and they hurt really bad. I don't know if it was the glitter or what it was, but they are very like tender right now. Super tender. My skin's just a lot more sensitive. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, like right here, I used a brush that I never ever used to try to blend out this lovely spray tan, and I don't think my skin likes that brush too much. It's still a great freaking day to be alive, so remember that. Next, we're going to dive into Smarty Pants, and we are going to put this in the crease and up above the brow bone. I guess I just blended my eyes raw yesterday. That's what happened. So it's okay if like you're a little messy, because I am going to end up just wiping all of this away since I don't have any foundation or anything on like that right now. Does anybody else drink their coffee with a straw? Because I definitely do. I've heard that it helps keep these pearly whites white, so gotta do what I can do, you know? Next, we're gonna go in with Sweetheart right here. And this one, I am going from the crease to the inner corner to the outer corner and working my way up to about the brow bone. I love to pile on some colors. Man, my skin is really freaking out. I mean, don't be concerned for me. I'm all good in the hood. Everything is good. We just one of those days, but you gotta keep on cooking. Okay, and then the next one from this palette that I'm gonna go in with is Rebel right here. I'm kind of going for pastel-y, like warm colors is kind of what I'm thinking, and then I'm going to start going in with the darker tones after this color. And this one I am going to keep in the crease and not bring it as up high, so right below the brow bone. Because this one is a little bit darker, but I am going to keep on going from the inner corner to the outer corner. And then when there's no product left on your brush, go ahead and just kind of bring it on up to kind of blend what else you have going on. And honestly, it doesn't matter what you're getting on your lid because we are going to end up pretty much erasing that anyways. The only thing I've found with this palette, but I mean, you kind of deal this with any eyeshadows, is it does have a lot of fallout. So I always make sure to tap off the excess. My skin is having a freak out day. That's okay. So next we're gonna dive into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're gonna go with this shade right there. So I'm kind of gonna start heading into these warm shades right here and kind of see what that brings. So we are going to dig in with this color, which is kind of like a red. So I guess we're gonna go with a red purpley undertone is what we're going to do. In this one, I'm going to kind of start on the outer to keep it warmer out there and then start bringing it in. And keeping this one lower, below the brow bone. As soon as there's not as much on the brush, of course, I will bring it on over to the inner corner. Next, we're gonna dive into this more reddish shade. I'm either gonna dive into this one or I'm gonna go into, I think it's called Leader in the Bloom palette. I think what I'm gonna do, cause I should not have put that right there, but I'm gonna go just a tad of the red, but then I'm gonna dig into Leader, this one in the Bloom palette, because I want a little red, not so dark, so we're gonna kind of mix the both, because the Leader has a little bit more of a purpley undertone, which I'm digging, but we're gonna just get a little, just a smidgen. Because start little. And we're going to start on the outer corner. And work our way in. Next, I'm going to go in with Leader because I want this just a little more purpley. Start on the outer corner because I want this one to stay darker on the outside. And keep it low. Okay, so now I'm just grabbing a blending brush and I'm just going to kind of blend what we got going on. This brush has no product on it. Next, ooh, what's color? Okay, I am going to take from the Jaclyn Hill palette this color right here. It's kind of like brownish red, and we're gonna keep it way out here and maybe the leftover product to come in. So we're gonna start getting real dark up in here. My eyelids are going to fall off. We're going to take a thinner angled brush just so I can be a little bit more precise. Precise. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with a darker brown because I just wanna add a little bit more depth on the outside, and then a jet black. So what I'm going to take is this just straight up like poopy brown right here, dark brown, and then I'm gonna just add a smidgen of black. Black can be dangerous, but we're gonna start with brown first. And I'm literally keeping all these darker colors on the outer corner. And I'm going to take that brush I had before, the one that has no product on it, and I'm just going to blend this all together. Okay, I'm gonna take a smidgen of that black and just stick it on the outer corner. I added just a lot more to it. And then I'm just going to, when there's no product, just blend that out a little bit. Perfect! We are going to start the cut crease. I'm a wee bit nervous because I really don't want to mess anything up. So what you do to start the cut crease is I'm going to take just a brush that I feel that I can carve out my eyelid the best, and I'm going to take some concealer and carve out my eyelid. So I have to get really close to the camera for this. The camera. I have to get really close to the mirror for this. So I'm going to try to keep this so you guys can see it happening. Not too shabby. Okay, so now we got this all done. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a really light shade, and the lightest ones I have are from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I think one is called Enlightened and something else, but I'm going to take the lightest one. I'm going to take the first one right here. I'm going to stick this all over my lid where I put the concealer. What I'm going to do is take this Too Faced glitter glue, and I'm just going to stick some on my hand, and we are going to put this all over my lid. And then the glitter that I am going to be using, we're going to use the NYX silver glitter. So first, stick the glue all over your eyelid where you are going to place the glitter, and I'm just going to use the same brush. I'm keeping the glue lower on my lid, and so then when I open my eye, I can just kind of spread the glitter where I want it. Now that we are all blinged out, I have so many errands to run today, and people are gonna be like, where are you going? Nowhere, just back home to edit some videos. But I'm gonna look real glammed out doing it. So next, what I'm going to do is we are going to stick on some eyebrows. We're gonna do my eyebrows, and I will be right back. Alrighty, so now we have our brows on. I am going to highlight my brow bone, if I can open this, with a highlighter. It's from the Revolution makeup, and this is actually like a drugstore product. I've used it before on this channel, but I'm just going to take the lightest shade right here, and I am going to stick it below my brow. I want something like sparkly there. If we're going shimmery, we're going shimmery all the way. Now, last but not least, that what we're gonna add to our eyes, we are going to do a kind of thicker winged eyeliner, is what I'm thinking, and I'm going to use the NYX liquid, what is it? Liquid liner is what I'm going to use. Wings done, time to pop on some lashes. Lashes on. Now I just want to say one thing because I didn't show it on camera. When I do put my lashes on, sometimes if I feel like they're kind of like popping out or anything like that, I will go back over them up top right here with the same liner just to kind of blend it all together. And then if I feel like you can see like kind of what's going on underneath here, I will take a black pencil liner and I will go on my upper lid waterline just to make it blend all nice and smoothly together. So now I'm going to go ahead and just put on the rest of my face off camera. If you guys want to see what I use, I did use that in my last holiday makeup look video with every product that I use on my face. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that real quickly, and then we'll be back to do the lower lash line and lips. Now it's time for the lower lash line. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna try white eyeliner on my inner waterline. We're just gonna see what this looks like. I'm gonna see if I'm digging it. If I'm not, then we'll just change it to black. It's that simple. So I have a NYX white liner. I am going to stick this waterline. Putting white in there because I just feel like it makes your eye pop like that much more. So next I'm going to take a pencil brush, just a thin small pencil brush, and I'm going to dig back into the Blossom palette, Tartelette and Blossom, and we're going to do Smarty Pants and Sweetheart, and then a little bit of Rebel, and then I'm just going to go straight into my other palette. And I'm kind of, like I always do, I work backwards pretty much of what I did to my lid, but not as many colors, and take it from lightest to darkest. And darkest, I stay closest to my eye, and these lighter shades I'll kind of blow up a little bit. So Smarty Pants and Sweetheart. And this one I am going from outer to inner. Next we're gonna dig into Rebel. And this one I'm gonna go from outer to, and most of the products can stay in the outer, and this one I'm gonna kind of feather it into the middle. Next I'm gonna dive into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I am going to grab the reddish brown that we used right here and keep this on the outer corner, a little bit tighter to my lower lash line. Next, I'm going to go ahead and dive into the Jaclyn Hill palette still and use the kind of purplish and black together and keep that really close to your lash line, just to darken it up a bit. And this one I am going to take to the middle and then feather it out as I get closer to the inner corner. All the way nice and tight to your lower lash line. You're probably like, do you really need to use that many colors? Yes, I do. You probably don't need to do as many if you want to like cut it short. If you do not have that much patience, then you don't need to use as many. I just feel that it brings the look together that much more. If you wanted this look to look a little bit just darker and edgier, then I suggest putting like black on your inner waterline because then it would just make it a little bit darker. But I like how it's making it light and bright, and I'm just gonna dig back into this black just a little bit more and keep it really tight, but keep it towards this. Just smoke it out on your outer corner of your eye, almost to where you have that wing going. What we're gonna do is use my pinky, and I'm gonna grab from Enlightened in the same Jaclyn Hill palette and put it on the inner corner of my eye. Alright, now for lips, I'm going to line my lips with this crayon lip liner from NYX in Pale Pink. And I'm still deciding between this one, it's NYX Liquid Lip Suede, this one or this one. I like the darkness and edginess of this one. This one is bustier, and this one is in the shade Soft Spoken. So I think I might do a little mixture thing here. I'm just not quite sure. I can't decide, so we're gonna use both. This one first. I actually got this one yesterday, the Soft Spoken. Not quite sure. We'll see how it comes out. Yeah, I need darker. I can already tell. This look needs a darker, edgier lip. A little extra pizzazz. I'm going to take Champagne Pop highlighter and stick it on the center of my lips. Alright guys, this is going to conclude the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. I feel like it brings such a like New Year's Eve vibe and just like a holiday vibe, and I mean I would wear this glitter look anywhere for like a 21st birthday. I'm past that, but my 24th birthday is coming up. But a 21st birthday, a bachelorette party, anything like that, I feel like this look would just make you stand out. And I'm glad I tried out the cut crease. I know that I have some room for improvement, but who doesn't? Nobody's perfect. And I just absolutely love this look. I just love glitter all day, every day. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this makeup tutorial, and make sure you guys subscribe. Don't forget to do that on your way out, and also give this video a thumbs up, and do not forget to follow my social media. All the names are in the description box below. I love you guys so stinking much. I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.